This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, folks, and welcome to Bouldermania 2022. Jason Whitten here with you for today's finals in the live stream. We're down here at Core Climbing Centre, and we've got an action-packed day for you coming up right now. Anyway, we're starting early today. You can see the wonderful Core Centre here. We've got our young athletes early this morning, and those guys are going to be on in a moment. Well, we've got some challenges here, but hang on, folks. We're going to play a little video. Something's gone a little bit strange with our system here, but give us a second. All right, stick with us, folks. Don't go away. We were all set up, and something's gone a little bit astray, but stick with us on the live stream. Don't go anywhere. We've just got a technical issue. We will be back in a moment. There'll be some background music on, and we'll see how we go. Don't go away, folks. All right, folks, here we go. I think we're back. Let us know in the chat if we're back online right now. Yeah, there we go. We've got our long shot on right now. But there you go, live today, Bouldermania 2022 from Core Climbing Centre, working with live stream television and equipment. Bugs in, ghosts in the machine. Hey, listen, folks, welcome along. We've got an action-packed day here, and we've got a few things lined up for you today. Let's have a look at the schedule. It is on like Donkey Kong down here. We've got the Junior, the Youth, and the Intercontinental starting ever so soon, probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We've got the start of the finals for the Juniors. Now, this lineup today, folks, we've got a head-to-head final. So yesterday we had the get-together, Bouldermania. Everybody competed, and the process was your top best 10 climbs added up to the points, and we get 2 competitors for the title on Sunday. So they go through to the final. In the Junior, the Youth, and the Intercontinental, it's a head-to-head. What does that mean? The top 2 finishers are going to go head-to-head for that final, so it's going to be pretty fun. In the Junior female at this moment in time, Hayley Bautista and Athena Gilmartin are the head-to-head climbers for the Junior female. That'll be up soon. The Junior male, Denya Cowley and Hudson Moore, folks. The Youth female, Oriel Michaela Thorpe and Mia Abra, Junior, your Youth female. And the Youth male, Jai Falconer and Mahali Wall, or YL, sorry. And in the Intercontinental female, we've got Zoe Gillespie, Daniela Paraletti. In the Intercontinental female, the Intercontinental male, Jordan Stretton and Dion Suda. Those are the competitors, folks. The live stream, it will be one long live stream. Well, not that long, but it'll be probably an hour to an hour and 10 long for the junior, youth and Intercontinental finals this morning, folks. So stick around. Let us know who you are shouting out for in the live stream. That would be great. Let us know. We can see some of your chats and comments in the live stream, folks. So a bit of a shout out from Elizabeth Cowling to good luck to Daniel and Hudson. Let us know who you're supporting on the live stream today. That'd be awesome. Great to see a bunch of you guys, ladies and gents, boys and girls, mums and dads, nanas and grandpops on the live stream already. So stick around, folks. Jason Whitten with you here. We're going to do 3 live streams today. They'll stop and start, so make sure you jump back on and you can see the schedule here. 10:30 to 11:30 will be the first 3 finals head to head. We've got around about 12 o'clock, we will have the tag team finals, and then later this afternoon, the big guns come out, the men's world and the women's world at 2:45. Those competitions will have 6 competitors each, or 6 teams in the tag and 6 competitors each in the men's and women's. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks, so don't go away. Stick around. I'll just put myself on mute here and we'll be back in a moment, but we might play a couple of little messages from our supporters and our sponsors here in a minute. Big shout out to Scarpa, ICP, Core, Cliff Bar and Pinnacle Sports, all supporting the competition here this weekend. A big shout out to all the mums and dads and competitors as well. Thank you for you guys being involved. Don't go away. The action will be starting real soon and I'll come back in a moment.
Hey Chris, you're trialing those new LDs. How's the XS Grip 2 working out?
Man, I could do this all day. It's so sticky.
My God. How grippy is that rubber?
I know. This feels like cheating. It really does. Are you sure?
I'll take him.
I mean, it's soft, but surely it can't be that stiff. Ollie?
All right, folks, here we go. We're about to get going here today. We've got the junior division about to start. Out there on the floor, we've got the mums and dads here in the crowd, but also we've got you at home. So great to have you here on the live stream. Like I said a little bit before, Jason Witt is my name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got some shout outs here online. Give us a shout out if you're at home watching the live stream, cheering on some of the competitors here today. Elizabeth has given a shout out to Daniel and Hudson. Go Jay, or Jai. Actually, I think it's Jai. And good luck, Jordan, from Jay. Joy is giving Jai a shout out. Fantastic, fantastic. Well, we're about to get underway, folks. Good to have you here with us today on the live stream, all the way from the Gold Coast. Let us know where you're coming in from. Last time we had the live stream here at Core, we had mums and dads and nanas and grandpops, friends coming in from all over the world, literally. We had a bunch of people from New Zealand, some people from South Africa. Dad was in Singapore on work and watching his son, so it was great. So awesome to see everyone connected and online these days. It's pretty cool to see us able to do this, live streaming the event live for all of those who can't make it in person. Later on this afternoon is the schedule. All right, we've got our MC for the day, and I'm going to be joined Ian.
Hello, hello, Jace. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you, my friend?
We're very good. We just got everyone set. All the athletes just needed a little bit of extra time, so we've given them a little 15 minutes extra to make sure they're all fit, ready to roll for a top-level competition. It's
looking great here, mate, and big shout-out to you guys at Core. This must have been a huge effort to put on.
Yeah. I mean, 2 weeks after the youth titles wasn't the ideal break for ourselves. The stress is in the clouds, but no, it's the highlight of the year. It's amazing. And the whole community, their patience, their support, and waiting for this week while we are shut to make sure that we can compete, we appreciate greatly. And the volunteers, it's as much, their efforts are insanely important, more important than our own.
Absolutely.
Because they do it for free too. But honestly, we're so excited, and it was amazing yesterday. Like you both competed yourselves.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
and and that's what it's about. It's just like seeing all the members and regular climbers come in here and throw down and get to try a different style of climbing. Competition climbing.
Yeah.
Where attempts count and there's a time limit. It's very different to traditional gym climbing, right?
It totally is, and I was absolutely thrashed by the end of it yesterday. Usually I'm in pretty good shape by the end of a session, but I was cramping up all over the place. So
there was a lot of people the same, Jace. I don't think it was just you, my friend.
I was feeling my age, but no, it was a lot of fun. And big shout out to the route setters. They were up till like 3 a.m. last night putting the gym together for today as well.
Yeah, and again, there's a couple of volunteers hung back and stayed late, and these route setters, they give it their all, and it's great to see. And hopefully the outcome here today is splendiferous. I'm going to use a new word I just made, but yeah, it's it looks good. Look, all the climbs are very interesting, very varied, and that's the part of route setting these competitions is as a team you can discuss and you can work out, but realistically, you have to think about putting them in different challenges. Who's better at overhung? Who's better at slab? Climbing where it's more patience and footwork and bravery.
Different sets, yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, listen, I think the junior female's up first, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got
and someone close to home for you guys here. So
my niece Athena is in this one again, back to back. Actually, 3 years running. But and we've got Hayley Batista again, so making a Bouldermania debut, actually. So
is that right? Well, let's just explain the format for everyone at home. So this is a head-to-head format. One climb. Is it just one climb, one shot?
Super final. Yeah.
It's a super final.
So basically, the idea behind Bouldermania was that we wanted every athlete to get a final in every division. We don't just put it on the Worlds and you see the same 6 faces time and time again.
Yep.
We said we want to have every division get a final, so we do a head-to-head super final. And this is that.
And how does it work?
So the champion or the highest scoring qualifier actually gets to choose who's first. So Hayley's choosing.
Ah.
So whoever chooses first, then they get 4 minutes on the clock, and they've got it's the number of attempts, then a count back. So she's actually offered to go first here, and Athena in the left in the bucket hat and the merch, loving the merch. She'll go second now. So it's the.
Do they get one problem, one boulder problem?
One problem, 4 minutes, and least attempts to zone or top. And the idea behind this, like we say, is that everyone gets a final. This is a big test for the climb around the routes. So obviously, it's a mental game for everything. But yeah, it's really good to get to see the athlete who's qualified higher to choose to go first or second.
A little bit of strategy in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here we go, 4 minutes.
So this is her debut, and honestly, she was incredible in qualifying for any division. I think she would have nearly won Intercontinental, to be honest. She was an absolute machine. And
what points did she... So she's doing the green. Is that what she's choosing?
So green and orange, yeah. This is her climb. So she's established correctly. Now let's see how she goes here. Now this girl is...
it's the combo colours, yeah?
Yeah, so let's see how she swings by. So I think she might surprise us all here, because she is incredible. And this is where I get...
Going a little bit high. Looks like you might have to drop down onto that volume, maybe.
I went low testing it, but yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. But this girl's a lot stronger than me, so yeah, it's incredible. I mean, we don't. It'd be interesting to see. We don't know. She skipped the whole foot.
To zone pretty easily, folks. There you see the first piece of tape there. That's called a zone. That's the first scoring. First scoring part. Now this could be what's called a flash. Looks like she's.
Yeah, she's flashing it.
Yeah. And it's not over till it's
not
over.
great, though. The finish is not great.
A balanced finish.
She's very tall, this girl, so that helps her.
All right, well, here it is. A sting in the tail, folks. Bit of a balance. Yeah, well done. Well.
Wow, oh, she's more trouble on the way down than the way up. So my heart's in my chest, because this is very tense. And now, if they do tie on this, I believe they go to the male one, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a head-to-head.
There you go. Well, how's Athena under pressure, mate? You know her well.
Well, she won the state division and the previous year. Then this year, she had actually honestly noticed the score was wrong and opted up, and then lost the super final. So let's see how she goes.
Let's see how she goes.
So she's taking the time to look at the climb, which is important. Check in with the judges, which is good.
There's a fair bit of climbing there, so you don't want to leave yourself too less of time, but you don't want to rush it. And
well, she's only got one shot, and she knows that. That's the thing. So because she has to get it in a flash, it isn't a time count back, so she can take 2.5 minutes for all she wants. And also with Bouldermania, slight difference to a states competition is that when the clock finishes, it's 4 minutes plus. So if they've already started that attempt, they can see it through to its entirety.
Okay, so it's not a hard finish, it's a soft finish.
Yes.
She gets her start right, folks. So if you see those pieces
skipping
of
the
tape
pocket,
there.
so a very different attempt, and she's gone low.
Yeah.
I want my niece to win, but I really like. I've seen how well Haley did yesterday and today. She deserves it equally, so it'll be interesting to see. And I think that girl, the other girl, Haley, made this look a lot simpler than it is. Because when I was here, I was thinking this was a really chocker climb.
Yeah, well, it's certainly giving. There's plenty of holes to choose from, but they're not necessarily all fantastic. And she's navigated away pretty seamlessly here. Now, if I was a betting person, I think the next few moves.
No, this is the tricky spot though. She's not using the pocket because her hands might not be big enough to do that split. Yeah, look, she's not actually big enough to do that split that the other girl did, that Haley did, and that's where she's gonna have to reach for these. Come on, Mimi. But yeah, see, this is where I thought this was very, very tricky, and that other girl did what I couldn't do. I went for that finger thumb stop and couldn't. Oh, it's tense. It's tense.
We got clammy hands here.
Yeah. She's a stubborn Gil Martin though, so she will definitely give it all.
Well, she didn't take a chalk bag, so maybe need a little bit of extra chalk on this one.
I did see that, but we can't give her tips obviously, so I can't say to her take your chalk. I didn't notice that and had to let it slide. Bless her. Come on, Fina. She's just the most pure.
Come on.
Pure.
Now this is one shot. The winner takes all, folks.
Come on, Mimi.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on.
And maybe a bit of a higher foot might work, but
the big thing in this is the height of the girl Haley. She's so short.
Oh! There we go.
And that's where that extra foot of height for Haley Batista there is incredible. And woo! And They both get it, but like I say, I think don't be deceived how easy Haley made that look.
She was climbing amazingly yesterday.
Yeah, she is a phenomenal young athlete and a great talent. 11 years old, both of these girls.
No.
Yeah, I know. So
wow.
Definitely the future is bright, and Athena takes back-to-back-to-back runner-up
there
in
you
this
go.
competition.
So we've got the junior male now, Daniel and Hudson.
Coming
head to head. There it is.
So again, both core athletes. These are 3 core squad members. So here they come. Dan's bursting out the scene. Here we go, Big Dan. Yeah.
Oh,
and
well.
Hudson's just such a quiet, somber young dude, an absolute ledge, and love him to bits.
Again, some significant height difference in these two
that's
competitors.
what I was about to say.
Yeah.
He's a lot shorter than. But if you've ever seen fight in a climber, Hudson's literally the top and bottom of it.
Yeah.
And I was saying yesterday, like, he was trying to get one climb. He was really, like, not downtrodden, but he was, like, frustrated. I said, what's wrong? He's like, can't get this top hold. Which climb? It was the hardest climb in qualifying, the 1800 white. And he goes, I just can't get the finish hold. I'm like, yeah,
what?
But
The finish
you're
hold?
11 years old.
Oh.
You're my height, you know. Like, this is the most insane climb in the whole comp. But that's how much of a,
what
like
a
battler
crusher.
he is.
I couldn't even get off the ground on that 1800.
Oh, my gosh. No, I know, yeah. So
again.
Come on, Huds.
Hudson's going first, so he got to choose.
Dan got to choose and
selected
Hudson. But see, this is the different strategies. But yeah, Hudson and Dan.
He can't observe the beta, obviously. He has to sit with his back to it. Yep.
It's just the mental thing of, like, you know, if you hear the other climber fall off and you're like, okay, I got 2 free attempts for this. But Athena, like, going first, you put the pressure on by getting it in one. They now know.
Yes.
So Hudson started this correctly. Let's see how he goes. Honestly, he's a tank. He is so strong. So come on, little Huds. Doing it for all the shorter athletes.
So for everyone at home, if he falls off, then they get another shot, right?
Yeah,
so,
he's got 4 minutes and the many attempts it takes.
Yeah.
But
come on, son.
He's a beast. Come on, Hudson. Lock it in. He'll hang. Come on, he'll hang. He's such a dude.
Oh.
It's really tense. Like when, you know, we do youth titles and it's state and it's amazing and we try and be as neutral as we can. You know, all these kids, we know them so well and we see them day in, day out, just improving and climbing. And oh
wow.
my gosh. See what I mean? It's just, what a battler. But you see, and you don't realize sometimes just how strong they are.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is what, you know, competition climbing, for anyone watching as well, or any of you, if you're young climbers watching, or you've got kids climbing, like, a lot of these kids only started climbing a couple of years ago, and you're watching these moves that if you come into the gym on Monday when we open and try these climbs,
they improve so quickly.
Yeah, you'll see how strong they've got in so much time, because if you try these climbs, you'll be very surprised to realize just how hard they are. See, now he's shorter. These ones might be a bit easier.
Well, he battled hard through that bottom piece.
The first bit would be a lot harder for him, and the second bit a bit easier.
Yeah.
Whereas Dan might find it in a reverse, so it'll be interesting to see. And Dan is, again, another super quiet little legend.
Getting cooled down.
Oh, with the fan. Chris with his hair out.
Oh, good. And listen,
look at that smile. That's what we wanted.
He was close to the time. That was 3 minutes on the wall then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
yeah, so
okay.
3 minutes climbing. Yeah. That's insane, yeah.
Well, folks, he got it first go. So that's what's called a flash go. And now it's... so
Dan's time, yeah.
If Dan climbs it, they go to another one, right? It's a shootout.
I am led to believe the judges are saying it. So it was originally going to be a count back about the... I was asking here if it's the volume and the holds or just the volume.
Well, technically,
good to check before both
it is the volume, right? Yep, yeah. So... Yeah. All right, well, that's smart at 11 years old, checking in on the... that's very composed as a competitor.
Yeah, if you notice, they both made an extra effort with that because we've all been burnt in states.
Yes.
But here he goes. Oh, come on, Dan, come on. Wow.
And he's just...
They're just so strong, these kids, aren't they? This is why it's really hard to set for this division, because you're like, oh, they're 11 years old.
Yeah.
We'll do this. This looks really hard. And then you see them climb it, and, oh, maybe not.
Just crushing. Yep. There we go. Well... Unless he rushes this or slips it, I think yep, there we go.
So, I don't know if they go to a head-to-head here.
It's a super final.
This goes to Ollie, who's running the floor now.
All right, well.
I think they go to the red over the corner.
Oh.
So this is, yeah, it is. So this is where it comes to knockouts. So it's different climbs until they get to the tag team final. I mean, if they get that far, it's crazy. And this is the thing with competition as well, is that we want to make it fair. So last year we had it was a timed issue, like if you came to your speed. And we thought that this year it was going to be a bit fairer to have it be on climbs. But I wasn't sure which climb they'd selected. That was down to the route setters. So it looks like, yeah, it's gone to this red in the slab here. Well, it starts arch start, so overhung start, and then slab finish. And then moonwalking across the gym, which is nice, Jez.
Some smooth moves. You know, so we've got...
no, this way. Oh, he gives the choice back again.
Pressure's on the young Hudson.
I would let the clock run down personally. Let's see what they do here to give him the 4-minute window. Oh, they're sharing their chalk. I love that.
It's what we've always said with the this climbing community. It's a wonderful, caring place. We love to compete, but really we're competing against ourselves. You know?
Exactly.
Yep.
If anyone's watching at home, and obviously share this around with your family and everyone and again watching, but if anyone is watching at home and they're thinking to themselves, you know, today's a tough day. You ever need a cheer up, come to a climbing gym. Whichever gym's nearest you, because the communities are amazing. And you just see camaraderie and friendship like this all the time. And these boys are very good friends. They climb together all the time. They go around the country competing. And they're amazing sort of faith restorers in humanity when you come to climbing gyms.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be a very tricky start for little Huds here. So he's underway.
Quite a powerful looking thing in the big roof here.
Oh, nice. Good grab. See, I think they're just going to battle through. Come on, Huds. So here you see he's on an overhung section. So this is again a lot more power on the arms. And then he's going to get into that slab finish where the wall leans away.
It goes, it goes from all power and into delicate. So
yeah,
this
is
that
delicate, softer style. Yeah. And that's the hard hold. Oh my gosh! Is he wearing oven gloves? Because he made that stick.
Well, there you go. It's fantastic to see these young competitors just absolutely.
It's just that fight. They're just that will to win.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Wow.
Come on, Huds. Come on, Huds.
There we go. Well, this is this. We've got our hearts and our mouths here, folks.
Oh, knee baiter.
He's using it all.
Come on.
I think the good old knee baiter's pretty underrated, I reckon. It's good stuff.
It's definitely a long pant beater, but he's in his shorts. So he won't mind a few scuffs and scrapes if he goes home with the belt, that's for sure.
That is for sure. And, well, he's absolutely not going to go down without a fight here. Well, that's what this is all about, the Bouldermania.
Yeah, Scarpa Bouldermania is all about entertainment and it's all about having fun and challenging yourself. And he's going to do that. Now, is he going to... Because he's little, is he going to... Oh.
He was looking like he was going to give that a little pop there for a second, but...
yeah, I thought he was going to do a little jump flip, but he's not sure about the hold, so he's being a bit more, I guess you would say... smart and patient and figuring it out, seeing if he can get that. He can get that. He can pretzel. He's as flexible as. Come on, Huds.
He's just not got to rush it, but he's got 2 minutes, plenty of time.
Yeah, well, like saying, he's got plus as long as he's on this wall.
Yeah.
He's got as long as he wants. He could be here tomorrow. Yes!
Oh.
Hey, come on.
Oh, his foot slipped. Oh!
Not his hands, though. Not his hands. Awesome.
Oh, that was so good.
This is free entertainment, everybody home, and I hope you're enjoying it. And we certainly are.
There you go. A few shout-outs from the folks at home. Yeah, Stevie, thanks for that.
That's his mum, actually, there, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, she's not in the audience today, yeah, so she'll be at home cheering him on, which is
fantastic.
Good, yeah.
And Jared giving a shout-out for Athena as well there.
Yeah. Jared's Ricky's dad as well, another core athlete who absolutely bossed yesterday. He got third in this division, actually.
All right. Well, gee, I tell you what, this is high stakes.
It's tense because they might, like I said, they're jokes, but they might end up climbing everything.
We got young Daniel now. It's up to him.
Come on, Dan. So
he was looking in good shape before, so he's making sure he gets it right. Yep.
So he's just got to get them both on that higher one first. Yeah. What was that? Hopefully not. Hopefully he's not yet. Okay, come on, Dan. So here we go. So Dan's now... This way's got those extra limb length, which is a little bit tricky on this underhung, but if he doesn't want to dab and touch the floor...
Yep.
Come on, Dan.
And there's a few tricky little transitions in here. But,
Oh, wow, look at that height.
A little bit of that height making
He's like
making things a little easier for him.
Just a nice bit of limb length.
Well, he's
But look at the
very
different style.
flexible.
You see that very different style there as well, yeah? Which is always interesting. But I think this is going to be unheard of. They're going to get all 4 finals in here.
Well, this is Entertainment Plus, folks, and there you go. Wow. The head-to-head continues. The shootout keeps on rolling. The entertainment is fantastic.
Well, I think... Let's see what they say now.
High-fiving each other. Look at them go. This is just like
we've got a little Ava there, their good friend as well on the camera. So I'm just going to find out what's happening here.
A little bit of a session for each of them. Hey, this is just like going climbing together at the gym.
Look, at the end of the day, where else would you want to be on a Sunday other than in a climbing gym or at home watching competitive climbing and having fun? So we're just hearing from the head judge there and Chris Green, who's head judge for the finals, who's also our head reset. And then we've got Oliver there, the emceeing. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, they are just surpassing all expectations. We know them well. There's the parents of Dan there.
Well, he's well supported.
So I wonder what they're going to try now. So let's have a look. Yeah.
Let's find out, folks. Unheard of here at Bouldermania. Such a shootout. What are we doing?
Chris is doing the move. I love that Chris has got his hair out today. He's giving a real power Saiyan vibe. He'll spike it up later.
Yeah.
So the crowd moves again.
We're going to another one. Oh, we're all the way back down here,
we're going
folks.
to the red here. So this. Now, if they get this,
that one's spicy.
If they get this, I'm selling my climbing shoes. I'm telling you now. This is incredible. It's very tense because I'm not, like I say, I'm not too sure myself here because so they're doing the red Intercontinental final. So actually, this is the red male final. So this is what you will see the older division on the Mohallis and Jai competing on. This could be the separator because this is a very, very, very hard climb.
It does look quite spicy, and maybe some bigger moves in this one too. To get started, it could be a little bit of a challenge for him.
It definitely wasn't designed for the 11-year-olds, yes.
No.
But this is the thing we said is that like this year we wanted to we don't mind running half an hour late and we appreciate everyone's patience if they are. We would rather have more finals and more entertainment and give the kids a fair crack and actually settle it with climbing.
Yeah.
So because they're littler, Chris is going to give them a leg up. There we go.
Yeah, get him started and then we'll go.
So we gave him a step up. Oh, and he's working backwards. Now, this is insane. Yeah, I think my brother said the same thing. But yeah, this is actually insane because come on, Huds, he's such a little trooper. So, like I say, we give him the Chris up, the G up with Chris, a little swing, and we'll offer Dan the same thing. Oh my gosh. That hold is...
That's insane.
Oh, that's okay. Now shake it off.
Come on, buddy.
Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
Now Hudson has a crack now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got 4 minutes. He's still got 3 minutes.
Yep. And so can he have another go now? No, so it's Daniel now. So
they must
turn
be
for
doing
turn.
First temp. Yeah,
turn
okay.
for
So
turn.
they must be doing turn for turn. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
All right.
So Dan's got 3 seconds. That's right. So it's who gets.
You can see the passion in their faces, these young'uns.
Who gets furthest along the climb. So this is a one-off head-to-head super final attempt by attempt. This is unseen. You're witnessing the future of climbing here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're at home, this is the future. This is how it is.
11-year-olds doing such, just laying it down for sure.
So Chris is going to give him the leg swing too.
Yep.
I mean, they're just. Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to come in the gym on Monday and really just see
and have a go at these
hard
guys.
this is.
All right, well, let's see what. Now he's got a little bit more length on him, and we'll see what. Oh yes. And wow, let's see how he goes here.
If he finishes
this, this is crazy.
I was going to say this is a very, very hard climb, and that's it. That settles it. Dan Cowling is your 2022 champion. Hey, but I mean, they're both champions.
They are absolute champions. Look at them.
Awesome.
Yes.
Huds can be proud. When it settles down, he can look back on this and watch these climbs and see how well he did. Because oh my God, he could barely reach the first hold, and somehow he matched the second hold and moved up. That is splendid.
Well done.
Just splendid.
Well done. Well done, fellas.
Well done.
That was entertaining. That was awesome. So, good job. All right, well, great to see a few shout-outs from home, folks. Fantastic. Lauren, thank you. Thanks for a big shout-out for Hudson and Daniel.
Oh,
Great
nice.
to
Yeah,
have you
nice
there.
to see the feedback. And yeah, so I'm just going to quickly jump in and see now. So they've been a bit patient of the older boys and girls, but they're going to come in now. So now we're going to see Oriel versus Mia. And again, these two, Mia's a core athlete in the squad here, and Oriel's a well-known climber in the scene. Really
Oh,
young.
we got the smoke machine going.
Here
This
we
is
go.
the.
They wanted a bit of smoke. They got a bit of smoke.
This is the bomb. Well, folks, welcome to Bouldermania 2022.
Yeah, we're
Coming to you live from Cork.
There they go out
There we go. All right, they're not allowed to look at the wall, and this is a head-to-head format, folks. So let's see how we go with this one. We got the youth female, Oriel and Mia. Now, it looks like that Oriel was the highest finisher. Mia came in second.
Choose. Yeah, absolutely.
And Oriel will choose whether she goes first.
So they're going to try this red arch slab as well, and a similar sort of thing. Oriel's quite long and Limmy, and Mia's a little bit shorter. So it'll be a very similar battle that we saw in the last one.
Well, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
There we go, folks.
Mia looks scared, but she's not. She's a little ledge. There she goes. There's the smile. And honestly, she is one of the quiet achievers of the gym. He just comes in, head down, and just bosses.
Just makes it happen.
So again, we're going to see this red climb. Now we saw it attempted by the boys before, but they have a number of attempts, so that Mia's ready to get straight into it.
All right, so she does her start well. Folks, you have to start properly with nominated tags there, but she's making pretty good progress so far.
Yeah. So as we mentioned earlier, just to refresh if you just jumped in, there's 4 bits of blue tape to represent one limb. One limb each hold of the tips, yep. 2 arms, 2 legs. The pink hold here is the zone. So once they get the zone, that is to signify the zone. And then from the zone there, they can move to the top hole, which again is a blue tape and the zones. So Mia is really getting in there.
So this format is the, attempts to zone, zones to top, or the highest. This is just a knockout format. Later on, we'll have the.
So we designed the male. We designed the male and female for them both to share.
Yep.
But yeah, so they'll probably jump to that one we just saw a second ago that the boys settled on for this division, because we knew they were a lot tougher on one climb. But we have to see how Oriel goes here.
2, 1.
There we go, and smart, taking a chalk bag with her, because this is like a one shot, so it makes sense to take the chalk bag, I think, with with some of these ones.
Well, she knows because of the time now, and this is the thing we're going second, is she now knows that she only has 1 attempt. So once she's had this 1 attempt, if she doesn't top it, Mia will be crowned champion. So she can take her time settling onto it, because it's not an issue. Yep, checks with the judges.
2 feet on the other one. No, 2 feet on that one. There we go. There she makes the start properly before she moves on.
I believe they're touching those holds, so they're allowed to use both. But I'm not too sure. We'll let the judges sort that, but it's good. And I think Oriel is watching how Mia float. We'll see how Oriel goes.
Got to be careful of that touching.
In the earlier half, but that will benefit her here when she makes this transition over.
Well, she's making pretty neat work of it so far. So other than maybe a slip, she seems to be climbing pretty confidently.
She's going to skip the left side.
She's just going to go all the way.
Come on,
but yeah, now
look, a little chalk up in the middle. Very patient.
Power through the bottom section and just go a bit slower in the top section.
Exactly, Jess. This is the importance of social comps and going to as many competitions as you can and supporting them. As a young climber, you see the experience they've got already at this young age, which will serve them in good stead in later years. She already knew, take my chalk bag, take my time, find a spot, chalk up.
Well, a little bit of strategy as well, and I was talking to a few of the younger climbers yesterday, and they were writing their notes down on their scorecard, and they were tracking themselves, and I wasn't even thinking about that, So yeah.
Yeah, it's very clever. It's very clever. So
we're going to the super final now.
So now they're going to walk over to I believe the same red.
The red one, yep.
And this is our, bless them. It's a lot of pressure when you're a young climber.
Absolutely.
And you're going through the gym, and you're 11. These are 13 years old, I believe, both these girls. And and you got hundreds of people watching within the gym and around the world on Facebook, and you know. And here you go, climbing. And now she's decided to go against the grain.
She's going
went second,
first.
now going first. So less rest time, but
Warmed up, maybe.
I mean, they're 13. They can climb all day. But at the same time, it's very interesting that she's gone for this. And this is a much more challenging climb.
Let's see how we go here. Right. A little bit more spicy. That bottom half, I think, is a bit more.
Sorry, yeah, you continue.
A bit more technical than the top half. Looks like it's just smaller holes to pull on, and the bottom half needs to be a little bit more body awareness by the look of it.
It looks almost to me that if you're not going to do like heel and toe hooks and work across, you're almost campusing it.
Yeah.
If you're powerful enough. But yeah, let's see how Ariel does this. So she took the time there to read the climb, which is looking at it and imagining in her head or visualizing, if you will. Visualizing, if you will, that she how she would progress. So now it's back to back to back as they work through it. So Little Mia's face says it also now.
So now she has a go, progresses, and you know, if she falls off, then
back to back to back. Whoever gets furthest.
Yeah.
I mean, we just, you know, we like to be innovators at core, and we like to make things a little different. And
listen, I think it's fun. Yeah.
And that's what we say is that at the end of the day, I would rather spend all day, you know, have the finals until 8 p.m. I mean, I won't get much sleep, but I would rather that than have to have an unfair decision, if you will. So she's got her foot on the
doing
start,
something a little different.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but let's see. Ooh, she's just a handful match there.
Did she not start the climb properly?
I think she did, didn't she? She tapped them both.
No, I don't. So I think she's got to get established like that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
How strong are her arms? Maybe the question should be asked.
Hanging around here all day long.
That's okay. That's okay.
So another one. So is it first to zone? Maybe is it?
I believe it's just furthest, but they both got to the same hold, so they'll go again. Jace, look, I'm playing catch up with you here, my friend. You know, we're just the commentators here. We're here to add a little bit of culture for you guys at home.
Spice it up a little bit.
Save you just watching the basics. But I'll tell you one thing, we're having fun. Are you having fun, Jace?
It's a great fun. It's so good to watch these young climbers. These so inspiring. You know, at 11 and 12 years old, like every young climber I talk to is pretty keen on the Olympics and all sorts of stuff, which I think is great for, you know, the climbing scene. They've got these amazing things to look forward to. There's a pinnacle of the sport. It brings it into the forefront. It's actually, I think it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, Jess, too true. And that's the thing is, the more exposure on the sport for the young climbers, the better. And like I said, this is why we have the young climbers get these finals, and we're happy to spend time with them because, you know, that's always my brother's vision as well. He said, you know, he's got 4 kids.
Yes.
So, you know, he could basically fill the Olympic berth himself and with his kids. But yeah, and he always wanted a sport that, you know, they could all do together as well, and that's what we all love about climbing. And it's, you know, and as his kids have grown, we've seen so much more exposure, so much more light, and core having no age limit has been a big factor on the course for this as well. And that's okay. And it's just growing and growing and growing. And we see new kids sign up, and 6 months later, like this last year, we have seen hundreds of kids.
Well, there was 300 competitors yesterday. 300 registrations. It was huge.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was spectacular. Yeah, it was just packed, and we have, you know, we put the extra heats in after the first year, and even with the extra heats, it's just that hustle and bustle and that vibe. And a lot of them are young. A lot of climbers are under 21.
Well, it seems when you watch the international stuff, you know, if you're over 25, you're old. You're old.
You're over the hill, yeah.
You're cooked.
It's the old saying that they used to say that, you know, they describe an athlete and go, this athlete, how are his legs still working? He's over the hill. He's this, that, the other. And they'd say he's 29 years old.
Oh. Well, here we go, touch and go, folks. Again, another.
Wait, I think Oriel didn't get to the final hole, did she? I think, did Mia get further? I think Mia got to the next one. So I mean, I don't know what they're talking about here, but let's have a.
Well, we'll find out probably when they do the podiums. But there's lots of discussion here with the officials.
Oriel's mum's over there.
Intense.
Yeah, so we'll see what they're sorting out over there. But in the meantime, Monday morning we open up a little bit of a switch plug. Half of the qualifying climbs will still be up. So the wall on your left of screen here,
out
the
the
archway,
back.
the hammer, the whole cave, all those qualifiers will still be up. There'll also be some qualifiers, sorry, the final climbs, which will be up there as well. So there's a bit of a discussion going on the screen here. So there's a bit of a chit-chat here. Someone's leaning on an axe, which is intimidating.
The Viking of the gym.
Yes,
and,
yes, indeed. Yeah, well, we traced the roots back to our family, and it's we're from York, the Viking town, and
well,
yeah,
that's
my brother is the family Viking is alleged. And if you watched the highlights video yesterday on Instagram,
it's my gym. We got 2 winners. We're gonna double the prize. You're gonna share it. We're gonna honestly both get the first prize.
All right, there you go. The adjudicator with the axe makes the decision, and we've got 2 winners here today.
and I'll dip it in my pockets, and we'll looks like we're getting that. That's the fairest decision. I can't argue with that. That's perfect.
That's good.
Joint champions.
It was too close to call that one, folks. Well, there you go. Well done, Oriel and Mia, laying it down here this morning.
And Mohali out. There'll be a half a kip out front now. So let's get going. So.
Well, I think it'll be tough too for to stay warm and then lay down straight out of the curtains. But we'll see how the young'uns have kept themselves warm and they're ready to roll. All right, we've got the youth male now.
So this is Jai coming out.
Jai and
Mohali. So there is a couple of year difference in these boys because they're in the age division. We've got Jai is actually, I think, 2 years older than Mo. Both absolute weapons, but. Both in their bucket hats, reversible bucket hats on sale at the front.
Classy.
But no, that was incredible heat, and it's one of these things when these kids are this close. Do you want it to come to a technicality, or do you want to put a couple extra bits and pieces together and help them all out?
Absolutely. Well, that's fantastic to see, and we're now getting into the youth male, ladies and gents. Where do they start? Probably on the red one here, by the look of it.
Yes, so the red one is their climb. This was the initial Intercontinental male. So, again, both super strong climbers, so this might play into their strengths.
And the clock's at 4 minutes, and looks like Mohali's going to go first.
Mobro is first, that looks like it.
Yep.
We can see the Intercontinental climbers filtering out.
Ah, well, it's all happening. And here we go on the red one. Let's see if one of these young strong men can lay it down and get it to the top, folks.
Okay, so we've got Mo going first, and we've got Big Jai after. So, yeah, really, again, all the competitors have been so friendly with each other, but this will be very interesting because they're both super strong. This angle is deceivingly hectic. Oh, see, Mo tried something a little different.
Very different start here.
Nicely done, though. So Mo is taking a read to this a little bit different to the other athletes, but kind of end up in the same position. And he's only putting 2 fingers on that. Whether that's a flex, I'm not sure.
Well, might have tied himself up in a bit of a knot there.
He's got 3 minutes 20, that's okay. Yeah, I think he read a bit different and tried to break the beta perhaps, and the beta obviously is the designed style that the route setters have.
Looks like he's going to give it a go now. There we go.
Yeah, so now he's going to the more traditional.
Yep.
But again, to move. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice, Mo.
I've seen him bouldering in the gym quite often. He's a strong climber.
12 years old.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think, yeah, built like a tank. Here we go. Nice, Mo.
Nice.
So now he makes zone on the second attempt.
Oh!
Still got 2.5 minutes, so he's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. And he's a core athlete here as well. One of our squad, and we're so proud of all the kids that climb at core and these squad and youth athletes that we have. And just seeing them develop each comp we do. Even a couple of weeks ago in youth titles, you saw how good they were, and they're like I said, they just seem to come back each week stronger and stronger again. Well,
they climb so often. I couldn't climb that often, but I see these young'uns, they recover so quickly, and their finger strength and their technique improves, literally moment by moment, which is amazing to see. Let's see if he tries to bump again here. Just a bit bigger bump. Yes.
Oh, well played.
All right, well, matching in here, and let's see if he goes up, with his right or his left. I think it's a right arm up. Maybe a bit of a, yep. Let's see. Oh!
And now he's got the top. So third shot.
Just match it. Boom. There we go.
That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. A little dance from Mobra.
Now, that was done in 3.
Second to zone. So now basically Jai, he's got the opportunity. If he gets in one go, it's all up. If he gets the top in second go, it's all up. And if he gets the zone in anything sooner than 2 goes, then yeah, I believe he'll be champion too. So a little bit of a wiggle room for him on this first attempt. Let's see how he goes. He's a little bit older, a little bit taller. He's years of experience in comps. So let's see him use that experience here. He's having a little look at.
Well, if you can get this the start, maybe how the route set is intended, that looked a little bit easier to do it the intended way.
A little bit of what threw Mo off on that first shot. So if he gets this first attempt correct, yeah, look, he's working out the climb. He knows that time is irrelevant to him. 3.5 minutes. Mo finished with 1.5 minutes left. So time isn't going to be an issue.
It's a boulder problem that climbs quickly, by the look of it.
Attempts. Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
right.
yep. All right. The whole crowd waiting with bated breath.
Come on, Jai.
All right, yeah, well, here he goes.
Hat on for the climb, yep, so he's established correctly.
Yeah, he's doing it the cool way with a hat on as well. So let's see what he does here. It's
so he's trying, yeah, oh, good swing through. So, oh, no.
Oh, he was moving quite comfortably there. I think there was just a little foot slip.
This is going to be incredible, but if he gets zone second go, then top third, I'm going to eat my
Well, did he get zoned just then?
I don't think he controlled it, though, did he?
Well, the judges are letting him climb on 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes 40 seconds, folks, for him to make a top, really.
Yeah, so realistically now he can take that time and just be thorough in this one. If he wants to take the belt home, he's just got to top it this go.
And you can see, I'm sure he'll learn from, just got to drive down on that foot a little bit better as he drives through for this one, the bump.
Big reach, there you go. And from here, if he makes that next cross, he did make the crossover there, and make this next reach up here, it should be champion. We should be looking at the Bouldermania.
Oh, he's still got a match yet. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Hey, and if it comes down to one attempt, that's brilliant. Well done.
Well
and
done.
A bit of a fist bump again. Great work. And Mo, honestly, he is as happy winning and losing because he makes fun, he gives his heart, and he just supports the community.
He
so
gives it all.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done, fellas.
He wanted to raise his arms for him. Awesome effort from both there.
There it is. Woo!
Incredible.
There you
so
go.
Now we're going to get straight into the Intercontinentals.
Now, Intercontinental, what, 18 and over, or what's the...
Any age group, is basically what we try to do again is, this is a little bit different, is traditionally people would know it as Open B and such, but what we call Intercontinental is we step the grade up a little bit, and it's for those hardcore gym climbers that don't quite get the whites in the gym, the 4 rings in our gym.
Yep.
So they're really, really strong climbers, and you'll find this most of your crushers in your gym are on this level, and they don't get finals, and we want to celebrate that and say, hey, you can climb, if you're in Brisbane, for instance, red grade climbs, but not blacks and whites. In our gym, you can climb 1, 2s, and 3s, not 4s. Well, this is where your 80% mark is. We give them a final.
Yeah.
And this was super competitive division. And what we do also is we have a cap in our scoring, and if they score in qualifying over that, they can be promoted into Worlds. So it stops anybody coming in to try, because the prize for this is boulder pad, Scarpa shoes, goodies, vouchers, chalk bags, everything, you name it, you
maybe
get it.
$1,000 worth of prizes.
Over $1,000, yeah, I think it's $1,200
there you go.
prize. So it's a huge prize, and we don't want somebody coming in and, if you see Sam Bowman in the Intercontinental division, something's happening.
A little bit of a sandbag there.
No disrespect to Sam, he's in the World Division today.
No, he's good, he's good.
But if you see someone like that, we have a score cap in place that we don't release to the public, but we know that if they score over an amount in qualifying, it would mean that they've had to climb their 10 qualifying climbs that have to be black grade essentially, or 4-wing grade, so it means that they get promoted into the World Division, and congratulations on them being a world athlete. But this Intercontinental top 2 are both very different height again, very different styles of
climbers. Zoe and Daniela.
Yes, exactly. So I know Zoe a lot better, long-term friend. She's always been a really strong climber, and she's worked hard. She actually just came off a night shift, so she finished qualifying yesterday. She's a vet nurse.
Went to work and then come
She worked till 7 a.m., yeah.
Well, good to see her backing up and making it happen.
Yes.
commitment to the cause.
So she'll have come off no sleep. So she's smiling on the left there. We'll see how she goes. So she's choosing first or second. So they're doing the white slab climb. Now we saw the other girls fail to establish and then move past the first hole.
Step up in spiciness, I would think, as we do the Intercontinental.
This is a very tricky climb. So we'll see. I don't know too much about Danielle. Lovely lady when I chatted briefly to her yesterday. I saw her climbing. She's very talented. But it's going to be interesting to see how they go. So again, Zoe taking that time reading this climb here, envisioning it. And again, this is a slab climb, so it's balancy. It's about precision. It's about
well, it looks uncertain. You know, the holds are facing the wrong way. Well, that's her flash go out of the way, folks. But again, I think anyway, it's easy to comment here sitting on a chair, isn't it? But
exactly.
I think a lower foot would work. And her foot's too close to the wall.
She's definitely putting her feet high at the top of it, and she's just burning for her attempts here.
Yeah.
Take her time, Zoe. There you go. Oh, okay. She needs to get them feet lower to get a little bit more.
Yeah, lower and pushing down on the heel. And
exactly right. If you go a little bit lower, you're going to get that more rubber in place as well, and a little bit more pressure. She's still going for that top. Take your time. She's a bit nervous, I think, if anything.
Because she's trying to get over and above.
Come on, Zoe. So she's got plenty of time. 2 minutes 45. There we go. I think this is going to be the highest mover. She's turning the air blue a little bit there, but come on, Zoe. She's going to be fine. She's matching that tape.
Yeah.
So she's just got to figure this start out. So
well, a lot of these starts are very, position dependent. Just a small adjustment with your feet or your hips.
To be honest, I don't know how far it's away. I was just going to say is I would almost put my butt on the wall at the left or something like that. Or try and bounce into the wall. There you go.
There we go. That's an established. Oh!
Now you've got it, though. Maybe reapply some chalk.
She's throwing herself at it, folks, and this is...
There we go.
All right.
I mean, I said my butt, but looking at the distance, maybe the hand would have been a better choice. And now let's see how she goes. So she's still got half a time, 2 minutes.
You can see that bit of tape there, folks. You can't use that top piece of the wall there. That's out of bounds, the danger tape. So you can...
Oh, little legs. Yeah. Now this bit is... This looks perilous.
Looks terrifying. You've got to get yourself up high.
Oh, my goodness.
And push off the wall there in some way, shape or form. Looks like it might be a little...
The hazard tape should say you can't put your hands on top of the wall, basically. So where hand is now is fine. It's just you can't put it on top. But, I mean...
This looks like it's a bit of a...
She's going to go... Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Ooh, still 1 minute 20. Still 1 minute 20. Chalk comes up.
Come on.
She's always smiling, bless her.
Well, again, sometimes you get the start and for the life of you, you can't do it again. Well, here we go.
Oh, well, she can this time. She's cracked that now. She tried to prove you wrong, Jace. What's she doing?
Prove me wrong completely, which is fantastic.
And this is what, Scarpa Bouldermania is giving everyone a shot in the finals. It's great to see all these different athletes that, maybe you see a lot of the same faces in world finals sometimes, and it's nice to see these other climbers and just see how, how incredibly strong they are. And this climb may be up tomorrow as well, so you come in and have a look. Again, this is incredible climbing. But, I mean, I'd like to give you an idea of how I think to do it different, but I think she was trying it the way I would expect. Yeah.
I think so. I think it's
a height issue.
A bit of a bump into the corner or a bit further over on the feet on the wall. And then
left foot over a bit further down as well to the edge more.
You just need to sort of pivot on your foot, really trust it and almost sort of dead point to that hold.
And if you can't see this at home, by the way, that wall is sloping away from her, so like I say, it isn't a flat wall.
Here we go.
So she's going to get
She just needs to watch her foot there.
She can finish this attempt. So although the time's finishing, she can finish this
attempt. Right. So it's not a hard finish, it's a soft finish, so she can continue to climb when the clock is up, folks.
But this will be her last attempt.
Here we go. This could be on the buzzer. Let's go. This is exciting.
So she's mid-zone. She's talking on the wall, which is
now she's just got to turn her body the opposite way now.
Yeah, she's got to rotate. Yeah, she's got to get the hips to. Although she's not gonna, which is God and Bennett. That's crazy. Come on, Zoe.
It's more you really feel like you want to reach out to that hole, but you're going to be in an awkward, weird position.
Wow.
But she's made it work.
Come on, little Zoe.
She's made it work.
Her hands will be liquid now. She was nervous. She was nervous before.
I'm a bit clever here.
Yeah, I know. Goodness me, what an absolute awesome.
We need a little chalk bag ourselves here on the commentary desk.
Oh
but
my gosh. Come on, Zoe, finish it up for
only
yourself.
moments from the top hold.
Yeah, now this next dish isn't as deep as you think. See how she only gets a tiptoe there. Come on, Zoe, come on, Zoe, come on.
This is high stakes, folks. This is it. This is the last attempt, and
she's going to rock for
close.
it. Oh my goodness! What an absolute machine.
Oh yes!
And there's the big smile again.
Well, there you go. Well, that was commitment on the last hold.
And like this is how the pressure switches now. So you know the time was up. The other athlete doesn't know quite how many attempts Zoe had. She knows she finished it. She didn't see all those stumbling starts, so she doesn't know Zoe's done it in 2, 3, 4. So it's really a mind game with yourself going second.
It could be more unsettling. I think you could hear everything right behind you. You don't know what's going on.
And now she knows she topped because the clock finished.
Yeah.
So she's just asking a question here now as well about the shoes. Sorry, about the starts and the time. So it's 4 minutes plus. She's letting know. Zoe's asking if she can watch.
Well, she can now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if Zoe gets a top in less attempts, then she's the winner.
Yes, correct. So basically, if Danielle tops...
Oh, Danielle, sorry.
Yeah, no, oh, that's okay. Daniela, actually. But yeah, if Daniela tops this, she basically wins, realistically.
Bit of a shout out from Katie Eels for Zoe.
Oh, good on Katie, yeah. Swift recovery. She's got a little bit of a bad foot at the moment, so swift recovery, cage to the ledge. Another core thoroughbred.
Here we go. This is it's all to play for. Now, Daniela needs to do this in under.
Okay, so yeah, so basically
7 or 8 attempts, I think she had.
I was going to say, looking at my notes here, yeah, she had several attempts, but so she had near a 10. But that's okay. I think what it's going to come down to really is if she finishes it, she's going to win. So
again,
took the full time,
this
a lot of attempts,
causing Daniela a little bit of grief as well.
Yeah,
and I think well, strategically, I'd be taking my chalk bag with me if I was them.
Yeah, especially with a slab climb because you know that it's usually a slow climb. So when it's a climb like this, it's always often a lot more patient and a lot slower, a lot steadier.
Calling for the brushes here to get, and now sometimes these holds, folks, do get a little bit slippery, greasy. Your hands are a bit wet and clammy and whatever it might be.
And also this style of climb is a big psychological battle, so having the feeling of, oh, it's freshly brushed makes a huge difference as well, you know?
Yes.
It takes one more thing to curse out or blame off your hands. Now, come on, Daniela. So she's actually having a similar issue with Zoe with the start.
I think she's looking over to the wall now. Yeah,
there
she goes.
There you go. And this is the good thing about trying it and not getting disheartened, because she doesn't know if Zoe's had this issue as well. So she's thinking to herself, you know, the same thing Zoe was, can I start it? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to go?
Need a bit more chalk, I think, and it's just a weird, bouncy, weird start. Now she's got a little bit. Oop.
Come on.
Just finding
so actually, she's got 4 more attempts to beat Zoe's.
Oh. All right. Well, I wasn't counting them, but you've got a little bit of a tally going there, Ian. Well, I think.
I was just kind of because I thought Zoe took 10, so I might be a little bit mistaken. But I think when I was just like nodding in my head, 10. But I think this is 6 for her. But again, the judges are all down there. They're doing a much better job.
They're
than me.
counting it. So don't listen to us, folks.
We're just chit chatting and enjoying the show.
Yeah.
But really, see a bit taller, really good. the little assist and staying above the hazard
Like
tape.
that as well. That's the way I have to put my foot up. I have to give myself an assistance most of the time.
Have you ever climbed with Warren in here? He's got a hip replacement.
Oh.
And he literally, his left leg, let's see how swapped the legs there. So he's going to put in might not have done that. That's going to be interesting. Okay. But yeah, but Warren actually has a bionic hip, or I guess a replaced hip you would call it. And he has to lift it up. Literally gets to 90 degrees and he can't get any higher. He has to lift it himself. And he does it every time, and it's pretty incredible. Now, this is a brave way of facing out and doing it this way.
It's a bit of a dynamic move here. And
I wouldn't be confident doing this. But Daniela's an experienced
Looks like she's going to
climber,
commit to this. She's going to give it a whirl
wow,
anyway.
She does. This is incredible. I'm actually really, really nervous.
Oh!
Good effort. Okay, still got a minute. Still got a minute. Chalk up. Chalk up. Just telling her now, 46 seconds.
Now she can continue to climb on this if she starts the boulder problem, and the clock is on 0, like you saw before. Zoe was able to complete that also when the clock had counted down. Now let's hope that she can get established on this and continue on. 20 seconds to be established and continue on. Here we go. Oh,
come on. You got it. So realistically, this is her shot. This is her shot.
This
and
is
if
it.
she finishes it, ironically, if she finishes it, it will come down to attempts. I said finish it, and you've got it, but it's going to come down to like maybe a singular attempt, because I think this is one less than what I'd counted. Again, that you at home, you might have your tally sheets out, and you might be saying, Ian, you're a plonker. Wouldn't be the first time someone's called me it. But she's really
going to go.
with that
She's going to stick with this beta.
And I'm just thinking, just get the foot off that back wall, and you'll just really change things. But hey, she might have seen this in a World Cup competition one time and seen him do it. Oh my God!
Oh! Well, there we go.
Hands up, that's time. Well
Zoe
done,
takes
well
it
done.
out.
Well done. She'll still go home with a nice prize bundle and an awesome effort.
Well, there we go. We've got the now we've got the Intercontinental male up next. Zoe and Daniela. There we go. Zoe, the winner.
Yeah, so now we've got Jordan, Stratton, and Dion as well. So Jordan climbs in here all the time. Really nice, kind guy. They're both tall, big, strong athletes. Again, so they're actually into the archway, so they've got a powerful climb there as well. And then I think they go to the slab if required as well, the white slab. So that's going to be two completely different styles of climbing.
All right, straight off the couch, folks, or basically straight out of isolation and into something quite powerful. Here we go. All right, folks.
So here they come through, busting out. He's got his shoes on already. It means they both have. They're mean business, these boys. He's on the mats. He's living the dream. Come right down.
Looks like they're going to be down this end. Actually, no, here we go.
No, they're on the arch. They're in the archway. The green arch. So look at the size of these units. If you look at them compared to Chris, who... He's crabbing. He's crabbing, my favourite animal. Hey, he's just become my favourite. I do love crabs. Chris has got his crab on. I do love a crab.
Here we go. And we've got the... we got some of the spectators of the young'uns up high.
So both big units.
Yes.
So Jordan finished higher, so he'll get to choose. I'm just going to quickly... I'm back into the...
Yeah, no problem. Well, here we go, folks. I think they'll be on the green here in the arch, and looks like a bit of a powerful climb for these two finalists in Intercontinental male. Good to see the Bouldermania shirt still on from yesterday. Wonderful, wonderful prizes and fun competition here put on by the team at Core. Big shout out to our sponsors, Scarpa, Cliff Bar, Pinnacle Sports, ICP.
Yeah, well, it's nothing's possible without sponsors, and honestly, the climbing community has a great bond with their sponsors, and all the events are really well supported. Again, volunteers, but the Scarpa, big shout out to Scarpa jumping on here. Amazing shoes. I climb in them myself. I have the instincts, and amazing brand. Great bunch of people. The team behind Scarpa, and if you've not worn Scarpas before, definitely worth giving them a shot. They're incredible climbing shoes, Joe, and some of them like the Dragwell V's and Drago. You see a lot of people competing in around the world. I see them on
the international competition levels often. So there you go. All right, here we go. He's got 3.5 minutes, folks, and just making sure he starts it correctly. 2 feet, 2 hands, establish the start, and then moving from there. And then away we go. And it's on straight out of the gates on this one.
Yeah, so
choosing to miss the crimps.
Yeah,
well,
so I've not seen much about this Dion chap. I don't know too much about him, but really nice guy with all smiles yesterday, and
we've got to see it drive into this undercling here. This is going to be powerful.
Oh, good effort. Get up, shake it off. 3 minutes left. Come on, big dog.
Yeah.
Come on, big dog. And this is the beauty of the Intercontinental Division getting finals, is a lot of these athletes may not have been in a final situation before.
Yes.
Because, climbing is so new in Australia, they haven't like what our youth competitors have now, learning to final at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These athletes of mid-20s didn't. I think he's 26. They don't have that opportunity when they're younger to actually
compete, because we haven't been. Yeah, I think
we didn't have them. Yeah. we only had Boulder Fest was the one comp in Queensland pretty much, and the small and the state events which have grown and grown. And this year we had 177, was it 171?
It was the biggest ever.
Yeah, record. And you know, that is just testament to how much it's growing. Our first year we did it, we broke a record, and it was 136. So, you know, another 40-odd kids have come out of the woodwork, which is incredible.
Well, and also, too, thanks to, you know, the plethora of bouldering gyms now, too. It's able to, you know, give access to all of the competitors in this. And
absolutely,
here we go. He's got to get his foot up and drive through into this undercling. And
so Dion's still got 2 minutes on the clock. He's still got plenty of time. He's doing he's working it out. He's figuring it. What's Ollie saying? Oh. I thought he was going to give us some insight there, a bit of wisdom. And we got some Ollie wisdom, that's for sure. And yeah, he definitely has a way of describing things. But this climb is tricky. It's interesting. It's put together in a unique way.
Well, and maybe too, I don't know, maybe too that it's more of a feet first thing. It could be done feet first. But I haven't had a real good look at it myself. But nah, I wouldn't go feet first on that. No.
I was chatting to the route set on this, and I saw him test it. And he's Andrew Leslie. He's one of our team here at Core who was working on this one with the guys, and he was sort of the lead on this climb. And he's a shorter guy, and it was really interesting to see the ways he did it and attempted it. And yeah, it's a beautiful climb. So let's see if he can get top 55 seconds. But again, remember the clock stops. He can still finish the attempt he's on. So if you're at home watching and you've just tuned in now, it is 4 minutes plus. They have 4 minutes to top the climb, and but if they haven't finished it, but they've started in ascent when the clock finishes, they may still continue.
Yeah, well, here he goes. You know, thought he might look at trying to get feet first in this one, but all right,
here we go.
Come on.
Oh, I think he's cooked a bit.
Powering out here, but he's like, yep. And here we go, like that. Yeah, I thought there might be a feet first option here myself, but
I'd have tried it maybe 2.5 minutes ago to figure that out.
Yeah.
But here we go. So this is last attempt. So 10 seconds. Come on, establish. Let's go.
But I don't think the feet first was the right call, personally. I think that looks a lot harder.
Foot in mouth. No, that's okay. If you are at home, by the way, the World Finals this afternoon start about 3 p.m. If you want to come down, we're going to have awesome wood fire pizzas. They're incredible. They'll get you fueled up for your evening.
Totally.
And we've got all the support of the sponsors here as well. So come and see Scarpa. Rob's got a quiz going with free shoes. He's cooked. Bless him. Hey,
absolutely cooked.
And also we've got ICP. They've got their home wall that they're selling now. Our state champion Jasper, he has one at home, and we went and tested it. You can see on our Instagram the video of him with the wall. Incredible bit of tech at home. Do you wish you had one of them at home, Jace?
Well, I think I might need to get something. I've been redoing a little bit of my renovations at home, so I'm making some room for. Yeah, I'm going to make some room for a little woody.
Yeah,
which would be brilliant.
Well, these are adjustable at home as well, which is very unheard of. You know, you can set it for 1 month at 20, set it for another at 30. Amazing. And then if you're thinking about getting outdoors as well on weekends, the guys at Pinnacle Sports are here today. Come have a chat. They do amazing courses, and they can talk you through all the different.
I know a lot of the young'uns want to, learn to lead climb. It's always very important to do that safely, and Pinnacle do a great job of it.
Absolutely. And you know what? The skill set you learn, sport climbing and bouldering, they're different, slightly different styles, but they do help each other. You become a good sport climber, your endurance will pick up, and climbs like this will help as well, especially if you go cave climbing, having that extra endurance to overhang. So Geordie looks like he's struggling here at the start. He's just going to try and campus it, is he?
Oh, gee. All right, get your feet up. Get the heel hook in, son.
Yeah, come on. Take some weight off those arms, good sir. Great shirt, though. So
I was going to say, like, hopefully he washed it, but maybe he didn't. It could be a little bit on the nose if he still got it on from yesterday. But hey, the kit is fantastic. Good job to you guys. That's a lot of fun, and
we always try to do something different. Year one, we had the sunglasses as well, if you remember, the Pit Vipers. And, we try and do something a little different. And this year we went for the popper stud shirts. If you didn't compete or didn't get one and you want one, we do have a few in the shop that we limited numbers that we will be selling over the next couple of weeks.
And they're great to climb in. They were flexible, stretchy.
Oh, they are, yeah. And they're breathable. You go on a hike to Page's Pinnacle, or, you know, you go up to Glasshouse and you want to go walk and then you're climbing, but you want to protect your back from sun. Pop it a pop, pop, pop. You got yourself a Breathe Easy Climb Scent shirt.
Happy days.
Yeah, a little bit of marketing there. And but no, honestly, they're incredible. And we've already got next year's plan. Not to give anything away. Next year's competitor pack, and it is lights out. It's a touch above again. Wait, you just wait.
Lots of fun. It's one of the most fun competitions going around, folks. So if you're into it,
we definitely try and put the element on, look, camaraderie and fun, and as number one. We want it's a serious competition. There's huge prizes. The biggest prize, you know, World Division, you get $2,000 for winning, plus shoes, plus bags, you know,
that's big prize money in the world of good competitions, folks. So
second place, you get $1,000 and some goodies, you know. So like even with these, you know, the winner of this heat here will be going home with a boulder pad and brand new shoes. So it's a huge prize. But
those snap boulder pads look amazing, actually.
Yeah, and the reason we invest in them for this reason is we want to support the climbers and we want to show, you know, how much we respect the effort that they go through. And yeah, so if you this year you're watching, you're thinking, dang, I wanted to have a go. Come and have a go. You know, you might surprise yourself, and it's just everyone's a winner, even if you don't make finals. Just coming in and climbing in the comp, the atmosphere, it's not intimidating, it's not daunting. Everyone gives you a pat on the back.
Totally. No, there was lots of fun yesterday. Everyone's helping with beta and all sorts of stuff, and
it's just, you know, yeah, when you finish your session, and whether you've had your best session or your worst, you can't help but feel happy. The tunes are pumping, everyone's cheering. You guys were wandering around doing interviews. It was just awesome to see.
Lots of fun. Well, he's finding it difficult to establish here, and
yeah, he's having a little bit of a struggle.
Now the crowd's getting behind him, giving him a rev up.
Come on, Jordan.
Come on, Jordan. Yeah, he's got himself a little bit better this time. Oh, and just a little bit hard to come off the couch on such a steep climb as well. But, you know, he's not giving up. He's giving it a whirl. Maybe just trying to get a little something going on here. Oh. Come on, Jordan. You got this.
20 seconds. He's got to try something a little different here. And this is the thing where, again, like if you're not quite as an experienced climber, you keep trying that camera. Hey, it isn't going to work.
You get stuck in the same mindset, you know, and 4 minutes goes by pretty quickly.
You've read it wrong. You've misjudged it. It's okay. You're going to lose on furthest hold here, which is a shame. But, you know, at the same time, just try something, yeah. You know, get that, just slap that heel and you pop your hip out, worry about it tomorrow.
Well, not as action-packed as we'd hoped, folks, but we do have a winner. It's been decided at this moment in time. That was Dion. And, yep, he had some guns there. I think, you know, the guns helped. So there we go. And a bit of reach.
Yeah, I think reach is a big factor. And, yeah, he is a big unit.
Yeah, big unit. There we go. All right. All right, what do we got on the schedule now? So that's the Intercontinental male done and dusted. We've got the female done and dusted. Youth male, youth female, junior male.
We've got through them, so it's into tag now. So we're going to hit the tags. There we go. So I think we're going to actually jump straight into it because of the extra climbs, that's all.
All right, so we might just keep this stream rolling with the tag team?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably a better way to go, just so we don't miss any of the action here, because all the tag athletes have gone out front. They're all ready to go.
All right, folks, so don't go away. We've got the tag teams, and the tag teams competition is going to be a lot of fun. There's 6 climbers in each of the tag team, and it'll be action-packed. All stations go, folks, so don't go away. We're going to leave the stream rolling. Let everybody know that the tag team is being included in this finals stream. You'll hear from our sponsors for a little bit, and we'll be back soon. Don't go away, folks.
Hey Chris, you're trialing those new LVs. How's that XS Grip 2 working out?
Man, I could do this all day. It's so sticky.
My God. How grippy is that rubber?
I know. This feels like cheating. It really does. Are you sure?
I'll take him.
I mean, it's soft, but surely it can't be that stiff. Ollie?
All right, folks, here we go. We're about to get started, or underway, for the tag team finals. Moments away. Tag teams, we've got 4 tag teams, folks, made up by Lachlan, Charlie, Sam, Baxter, Nelson, and Nicholas. Team 1, tag team 2, Dykeman, Madigan, Futcher, Meadowcroft, Progetto, and Reynolds. Coming in number 3, or tag team 3, Tiana, Emily, Hannah, Maxime, Felicitas, and Ruby. And hang on, no. They are their last name. Sorry, folks. Got that a little bit mixed up, but there we go. We've got 2 tag teams. In each of those teams, we have teams of 2 who will be climbing together. It's quite an interesting way of bouldering. You can use each other. You can use your partner as an extra hold on the wall. They have their climb. You have your climb. You climb side by side, but you can help each other out. So this is the first time we've live streamed tag team, so it'll be interesting to call it. It'll be interesting to watch it. Stick around, folks. This one will be fun. We've got some great energy down here at Core. If you're sitting at home and you're a bit bored on a Sunday, well, jump in the car. Come on down, join us. We've got the finals on this afternoon, the male and female finals from 2:30 onwards. Woodfire Pizza in the car park. We've got some great sponsors with Scarpa, ICP, Cliff Bar, Pinnacle Sports. Lots of fantastic action as well. So welcome along. Great to have all of you guys on with us today. Thanks for the support and the shout outs online for all the competitors in the earlier section, which was our junior, youth and intercontinental finals. Some exciting climbing and bouldering there. But right now we're about to get underway with the tag teams, folks. So stick around. We'll be getting going real soon. Oh, looks like the tag teams are about to come out. We've got our commentator or MC out there on the floor, Ollie. About to get them going. Now the format, I'm not quite sure of, so we'll just experience it together as we go, I suppose, today. So let's see how we progress in this one. But Jason Wynn's my name, coming to you live from Core Climbing. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Big shout out to all the parents, all the kids. There we go, the young'uns up there in front of the cameras, having a great time. It's great to see the sport now, folks, being represented in the Olympics. Like I was saying to Ian before, lots of the young competitors that I've had the pleasure of chatting to over the many live streams that me and the team have done, the team and I. The young competitors now really got their eye on the Olympics. We've got the Olympics in 2032, folks, and that'll be a lot of fun, I think, for Australian climbers. We'll be able to see international standard climbers here in Australia as well, and our athletes have got something to aim for in that world stage, that world arena. And there's also the World Cups going on around the world as well, and we just had the Youth World Cups over in Dallas, Texas. We had some young Australians over there last, I think it was 2 weekends ago. We live streamed the youth boulder titles from this very location. We had a chance to chat with a couple of those young competitors as well, but right now, folks, we have our... All right. There you go, folks. All right, they're the tag teams together. Lachlan and Tiana, Charlie and Emily, Sam and Hannah, Baxter and Maxine, Nelson and Felicitas, and Nicholas and Ruby. So these guys and girls are all going to be bouldering together on the same wall at the same time.
We want war. We want war. Okay, so basically...
Welcome back, Ian.
I wasn't going to bring them all out like this. This is the new the new Bouldermania free style is that all athletes come out and face out, and they will all start the free climbs together. I don't know why this is happening. It's insane.
Well, there is going to be lots of action on the wall, folks. We'll see if our camera team can stay on it. We'll see how we go. But all of the teams are out, and all the teams are getting ready to boulder together on each of the climbs. They are together. You can see over there for each of the boulder problems. There'll be a different start for each person, and often they cross over. Anyway, sit by. I'm sitting here with bated breath myself, waiting for the action to begin. Ian might join us a little bit in a moment. He's out there just trying to get what's going on. He's trying to get the lay of the land. He might come back and let us know what is going on in here. But there we go. All right, there's our competitors, folks. They're teams of two.
We're going to get all climbing at the same time.
It will be absolutely mayhem here today, but stick around. We should have a little bit of fun.
Okay, I'm back.
Ian, what's the go? What's happening? Tell all the folks at home.
This was discussed as a surprise, and it's gone ahead. So it's called the rodeo. So basically, what happens is, these four athletes, when you left your first four positions, you got Charlie and Emily, and Lachlan and Tiana. Then Lachlan and Tiana, they finished in first, and Charlie and Emily finished in second. They're going to start on this climb in front of us here.
The pink and...
the orange and black?
The orange and black.
Yes, so that's a 3-point start, holding hands in the middle to begin. Then the next climbers, the third and fourth position, Maxime and Baxter in the red shirt and the Corbett shirt, and Hannah and Sam, reigning champions, are going to start on the second one, all at the same time, and with the fifth and sixth position climbers as well. You got Nelson and Nick and Felicita and Ruby. They're all going to start on the third one, and then we're going to rotate around, and they're all going to get to climb all three in a different order, and it's going to be the rodeo. So this is going to be Entertainment 101. If you are at home and you know you've got a friend who's not watching this, tell them to tune in, tell them to get on live, because this is climbing history. This is absolute Entertainment 101. This is the pinnacle of sport. This is it. You are going to see 6 of the top athletes all on the wall at the same time, and then their opponents up on the wall, and then rodeo, and they work around clockwise around the station.
And so how do they win? What's the scoring? How many boulders do they need to complete?
All three. They all do all three, and it's at least attempts to top traditional scoring, at least attempts to zone or top.
Okay.
But a little bit of fun in the middle. So.
All right, well, we'll see here. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. 4 minutes rotation on each of it, 4 or 5?
4 minutes, 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Let's go. So Charlie and Emily on the left-hand side now. We're going to see them start this one. And here we go into the split to make it incredible for you all.
All right, well, let's see how we go.
Start climbing. The moment you are ready, you can stick to that wall.
So we're jumping into Charlie and Emily here first of all, and then we're going to go to the split in a minute. Here we go, we've got the split now as well. I think let's jump back to the split maybe in a second, and we'll be able to show you all three at the same time.
All right.
They figured out the start here, which is really exciting.
So they have to start holding hands. Does everyone have to start the same?
Yes. So you have to start. The fourth point of contact is your teammate, and this is the beauty of it.
Oh!
Yeah, perfect. So we're seeing Charlie and Emily. Charlie's hair is all powerful, all seeing. So this is really cool. They're going for their chalk.
There we go. All right.
And here we go. So Maxime and Baxter in the middle, you can see. And we can see on the third screen, we can also see Nelson and Felicita, I believe, are just off camera a little bit. They're getting crack-a-lacking now as well. So we're going to get this all under show here. But you can see Maxime and Baxter trying to figure out that middle one, which is really, really tricky. You get a different angle of them both there, and you can see them trying the first one here as Nelson's progressing through. And so basically here we've got Charlie and Emily just trying to figure out that first climb mode, that partner session. So we're all about helping each other. None of these climbs can be completed without using the assistance of your teammate. It's really unique, it's really different, and it's a heap of fun. So if you're in the tag division, in the qualifiers we had some specific tag climbs, but like I said, we've got this different vibe here as well, of where the finals it is completely duo. And look, come on, Charlie, just think of something different here. Oh, they're really trying that slam. So here, in my opinion, if I was Charlie, I would hold my position at the start here and let Emily make progression to the second space. And then once they make that progression, instead of going straight for the zone.
Well, we've got a top there for those two.
Yeah, so they got top on climb 1. So now they're going to face out on their station.
And here we go. You can use each other's body, folks. So
you must use each other's body. So this is the beauty of it. So, as you can see here, Maxime and Baxter working together, very good friends, climb together. So Maxime's made that progression, and now who's going to go for first? So Bax going, and now we've got Emily and Charlie again. Come on, Max. Yeah,
and
we've
made it top now.
And now Charlie
go
and
back
Emily
to Charlie.
sides, and it looks like they've secured it. They have. And now a swap of sides has brought fruit. Fruits of their labour paying off. So here they go now. So we're going to have Charlie make a jump up there, and now he's going to help Emily across. So she's black on it. So they've secured the zone. Now, a little thing for everyone watching at home that's slightly different in this is, in tag, you both have to start together, and you both have to finish together.
Yes, two hands, Charlie.
No, they have to do. No, they have to do the fist bump.
Oh, there's the fist pump to finish.
Yeah, there's handhold. It's one hand each in that. So excellent finish there by them. All athletes finished with the time in set. So now they take their seats facing out. And we're going to do the same again. So with this, sorry, Jace, I just run it back through for the audience at home. Is they must secure the starts and establish together. Then the zone does not have to be done together, but both athletes must secure and pass the zone.
Must secure the zone.
Past the zone. So one could do it first and then wait for the other to do
Got
it.
you.
But if only one gets the zone, it's nothing. It's not a half zone. It's not a point. In fact, no, it's buts and maybes. It's purely they both have to pass it.
There you go.
So now this was your qualifying champions, Tiana and Lachlan. Now Tiana, again, another core squad athlete, core sponsored athlete. She's only young, but she just dominated the youth division in the States to be state champion, and she really flourished yesterday. She's actually in world finals this afternoon as well. So Tiana's doing double finals. Yeah.
Okay, so we got 6 athletes each in the world finals this afternoon, female and male.
Yeah, and Tiana snuck in at 6. So if you do 2 divisions, you do 1 qualifying score that represents both attempts. So both divisions, and your points are applied to both. So we're going to see Nick here and Ruby over there just trying theirs.
All right, well, we do have the split screen now, and the team are going to see if we can get all three action at the same time. So that'll be kind of fun.
This is fun-filled action right here. So you're getting this triple split right in the middle here, which is iconic. So Tiana and Lachlan taking that a little bit more time, but they look like they've picked the correct sides, which is a little bit of interesting that they've seen it this way, as opposed to what the other teams did. And Sam and Hannah, our reigning champions, are in the middle.
So it doesn't matter which way you start.
No, and they're trying it this way, which is the way that Charlie and Emily eventually secured it. And look,
yes,
helping Tiana across first, and then moving across yourself. Great teamwork, great. And Sam and Hannah in the middle are the masters of taking their time. So they literally stared at every boulder for about a minute and a half in last year, if you remember, and then they proceeded to attempt it.
Well, there you go. All right, folks. Well, looks like...
so, yeah, Tiana's in a position here. She's going to get that.
Now, can you use... You can't use the other colour hold. Right, so you can...
No, so, yeah,
okay,
just one colour per athlete.
Yes.
So just orange for Lockie.
Yes.
Just black for Tiana. Same with the other ones in. We got Nick on the red only, and we got Ruby on the green only. And then Sam is on the purple, and Hannah on the...
We've got a top here for those.
Splash as well, I believe.
Yeah, Splash, that's first go.
So so Lachlan also finished 7th in World Division, so one off getting the back-to-back finals. Really, really strong athletes, both guys. Lachlan is 5 days a week at core, an absolute machine. Lovely guy. So now we're going to get the Hannah-Sam finish here. So let's see if they can figure this one out here now. Scarpa Bouldermania bringing you all the divisions, all the excitement, and all the variations. And this tag final is something else.
The It's quite fun to watch, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm trying to commentate, but I'm just enjoying it myself. I'm just watching it, and yeah, Sam coaches some of our kids here. He's a real phenomenal climber, and he's set some route for us in the past. Lovely dude, and recently married, and they got a new baby as well. Hannah's only 4 months since having a baby.
There you go. What good recovery. Well, it reminds me of out with bouldering partners or climbing partners, scrambling up, scree slopes and getting it up. Well, a little bit of the knee beta in there, which is good.
It's definitely about camaraderie and exactly that. So we're just seeing that Ruby help Nick through, and there we go. We're just going to get to see both of them here on this angle. Oh, Sam's fallen. Oh!
They've slipped, huh? All right, we've only got one. We've only got one right now.
How long's left in the clock, they're saying? Not long. If they're going to establish, less than a minute. So we're going to establish. We need to just...
All
17
right,
seconds,
17
there
seconds.
You go. So basically, Nick and Ruby have to finish this attempt. And Nick is actually the brother of first ever Bouldermania champion Sarah Reynolds.
There you go.
Nice little bit of a...
All right, well, we might have a top here in a second.
Oh, it's not over till it's over, my friend.
And they can continue to climb.
Yeah.
Now, the others, I think that's
So
done.
2 and
I know, they've established.
Yeah, so they're done. They're done in the tag 2. So now they're down. Nick's coming down, and it's up to Hannah and Sam finish.
All right, well, let's see how these guys progress along here. Awesome fun to watch, and probably a lot of fun to be involved in too at home, folks. If you're up for those sorts of things, you're watching a little bit of fun. Oh, there you go. They've swapped over low or early, and then using someone else's body parts to climb on.
This is really interesting to see. So, like I say, Sam and Hannah here just trying different styles, different styles. And this is married, recently married since last year's championship. They've got married, they've had a baby.
Oh, come on!
And they've been through. Now, one more thing they've got to get through. One more thing is this tag fight. Come on, Han! Yes! We want to see people talk. We want to see people having fun. Now, what's she going to do here? She's going to help Sam up.
We'll see how he goes. Yes!
Oh, Sammy Futch.
And now they're going to do the fist pump. Oh, no.
No, only on the final.
Only on the final, right. There you go.
And now we all rotate rodeo style.
Oh, well, that's great fun and great to see all of the competitors rotating through these ones.
And the Woodfire Pizza guys just gave us a little bit of garlic bread over here as well.
Smells good. Well, I can't wait for the stream to finish. I'll tuck into that.
Me too.
If you hear some chomping in the background, folks, I can mute Ian right now. But, all right, well, here we go. Now they rotate. So we've got 3 boulder problems mixed for the tag team climbers. And, we're about to get started. 3 boulder problems, and each team rotates through them. Lots of fun.
So this is where I said rodeo, so they've come clockwise around.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. So this is going to be interesting. So we're going to see Maxime and Baxter first up on this next one. Okay, so we...
All right, they're taking their time, just discussing their strategies, folks, before they get going, and just making sure that they get it right. Well, interesting. So these guys here in the middle have
gone
decided,
for the original Charlie there, exactly. So this is where we find out if they're geniuses or idiots. No one's an idiot, I'm just playing, but this is it. If they can do this, they can do what Charlie couldn't. And I think it's also the colours. You see the orange, you see the black, and you think, okay, the black one's on the overhung. It's going to be harder, more physical. But it's quite the opposite. Is that the orange one is very tricky, but I think because you've got to almost swing your competitor up.
Yes.
And now they're trying to do it in reverse, which is it's just very, very difficult. And I've seen
Charlie and
I'm seeing a lot of different styles, and there's Charlie going on the red here, which is the last 2 teams. The female went on the red, so it's good to see this this variation of reading the climbs and seeing it differently. And sometimes this is like the red herring we try and put in when we're route setting it as a team, not myself, but as a gym, is they try to make one seem more feminine and one seem more masculine.
Yeah.
So people read it that way and go, okay, this one's going to be the person who's assisting the other, and it's quite the opposite.
Quite different in that respect. Well, you know.
Here they go, they're up to this point. So come on, Max. Come on, Max.
So they're not really swapping up their beta yet when it comes to here.
So now Maxime and Baxter are thinking about something a little different here. Charlie's reaching up high. He's secured the green. Now he's just got to get Emily up there.
All right. Well, yeah, she's... well, to be honest, I'd be hanging on to pockets. Well, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Go on, Em.
That was fantastic. Well done. And looks like they've got a top right there. Fist pump. Well done for those guys.
Nicely done. That's 2 for 2 for them. Not flashes, but good number of attempts. Now we got Nelson here in the middle, and he's just letting Felicity through here, and he's just holding her in position. So again, they figured out the purple and green same way Hannah and Sam did it. Little bit of twisting and turning.
Oh, they're not. All right, they've still got a minute and a half. It's still... Now, they're not thinking about swapping their beta, are they?
They looked at it and walked away from that decision, which is, again, interesting. Plenty of time. It feels when you see other teams or you hear the cheer for other teams, this is where the psychological factor of all climbing rodeo style together, you hear, yes, yes. You think, oh, my gosh, everyone else is finishing. What am I doing wrong? And it's not, take your time. You've got a minute left. Let's get to the top. Same with Nelson here. You can see he's got to...
Oh, no!
Sacre bleu, monsieur. What is happening?
And they've got 55 seconds to jump back on the wall, folks.
Yeah, plenty of time to get started. Remember, it's 4+, so they can finish it after the time.
All they've got to do is be established on the wall, and they can they can continue. Oh, yes! And they get established. Now, let's see how they go.
This is where they're just going to sit down. They've got it the backwards way to the other team, so we'll have to see if they can do this.
They can make that work. All right. And very... using all parts of the wall and each other's bodies. Yes, nice teamwork there. All right, here we go. Oh! Well, there we go. So, this is sudden death, folks. No, no falls now.
Yeah, you fall, you fall.
Yeah, so they get themselves to the top. You beauty.
Nice, nice, nice.
And we still have one more team on the wall. This one looks a little bit more complicated than the rest of it. So
it's a lot more leaning on your partner, twisting, turning, adjusting.
Yeah.
And then this big dead point at the end.
And some big moves for the finish. Yeah, I'd be using some shoulders or body parts or something. Let's see if he can.
Well,
is he going to blast up himself, or is he going to use his partner's?
Yeah,
partner's pieces.
I think he feels that he can jump up, but I would.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I was going to say I would be using her foot or something
Yep.
just to make that a little bit more easy.
Make it a bit easier. Here we go.
Lean on your partner. Lean on your partner.
Come on.
Trust your instincts.
Oh! Oh, there you go. All right. Well, it's all happening, folks. They're pretty happy with it. All right, we've got one more rotation, I think.
Yep, so they've all got to try one more now.
One more. There we go. One more set of climbers on the wall in just a moment, folks.
One more rodeo. Let's go. So now we're going to see all athletes will have attempted all 3 climbs, and it's going to come down to attempts. There's a number of different attempts that are going.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to climb!
Okay, so we're underway now, and we're going again. So now we're going to see, on your left of your screen, you're going to see Nick and Ruby attempting the middle climb. Sam and Hannah in the middle here attempting the pillar climb, and Lachlan and Tiana, and now on the green and red here, your qualifying first position climbers.
I think Lachlan and Tiana have done flash, both of them. I think they got a flash last time as well, so they're kind of in a pretty good driving seat, or they flashed the first one anyway.
Yeah, they flashed the first climb, and now they're on to the second one here. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, I actually was going to say I thought they'd all done all three, but this is the second group of each one.
Yeah, it's two groups of three.
It's so much action, Jace. You know, it's so much going on. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
We can't possibly keep an eye on all of it all at the same time, but it's looking.
So Sam and Hannah reading this climb the other way again.
Yeah, doing a little differently. It did look easier the other way, but Tiana and
checking with the judges here. Doesn't ever want to waste an attempt.
I just need to clarify with you in your mind, I still get paid in my mouth.
Hang on, we've got the MC coming over here with some words for me. Yeah, we made a quick clarity there. He knows his wage, he knows his value here.
All right, well, they're making this work on the on this beta as well, and I think that's the flash attempt. It was the first one off the ground.
Hannah and Sam known to take, like last year we saw, take a lot of time. Sam will like to get in position and then work and assist pace up. Look, gives her the hand, gives her the foot, work to the hand. Work to the hand, she'll probably put both feet on his leg now. Both hands on his leg now.
Oh.
And then he'll get the hand on, and then he'll assist her up. They're the masters of tag, Lachlan and Tiana.
Oh, Lachlan and Tiana making a top here, which is good news.
Nick and Ruby. Nick's about to try this dyno jump now as well.
Well, let's see if he uses a bit of assistance. Well,
yeah, he's gone for the hand now. This is tricky, though, because pulling up, you've got to release that hand and grab at the right time.
You're a little bit off balance, aren't you?
So oh! Well spoken.
Yeah. Double tops. Double tops.
That'll do. Yeah.
Yes.
That will go.
Oh, there you go, folks.
So a couple of flashes there by all three.
I think all three flashes on that one. Hotly contested here, folks. Don't go away. This is on the edge of your seat action here in the tag team rodeo.
Yeah, I know. This is Corey's War is the name of Sunday, and it's definitely looking a lot more friendly, but it's definitely looking competitive, and it's going to come down to attempts. And I'm interested because I think every team may have got a top on these climbs so far, but I'm not sure. But definitely a number of different attempts.
Yeah, there was a few attempts. I think that'll be splitting. Well, I do know that Lachlan and Tiana have flashed both attempts back-to-backs.
And Sam and Hannah didn't flash the second one, but that's the one Lachlan and Tiana are about to check now. So if they flash this, they will to go home as champions.
There you go. You've heard it. Live prediction here from Ian.
And it's the prizes are huge. Boulder pad each for the champion. Scarpa shoes each for the champions. Second place actually gets a pair of Scarpa shoes in this as well.
Well, that's awesome.
So yeah, we really
some big prizes this weekend.
Yeah. We want the runner-ups to feel good too, and obviously the world runner-ups get 1,000, and the world champions get 2,000 shoes, bulldogs. Huge prize if you're just joining us now. Next year, you know, start hitting that hangboard, get yourself an ICP home wall, buy yourself a pair of new Scarpas, get your training outdoors by Pinnacle, and just go wild. 8 Cliff Bars down your belly, and off you go.
Away you go. You know, you can
all our sponsors have got you covered. We've got you a gym membership here at Core. The sponsors will kick you out, and next year's champions, you could be sat home now on the couch with your Doritos.
Crushing. You'll be crushing straight off the couch.
It's time to shine.
Well, there you go, folks. Well, here we go. They're about to get underway. These guys are doing the beta the other way around.
Yeah, they're going for the traditional one, which worked for Charlie and worked for Lockie and Tiana. And then Baxter and Max are going the other way to Charlie, but the way that did work for Nick and Ruby. So very interesting. This green-red split has been done both ways.
Read it all sorts of different ways. There we go.
Charlie's trying to do something a little different. Now, Charlie's big frame here. He's
a bit big to fit inside there, so we'll see if he can squeeze his way in. And here we go. These guys are off the ground first attempt as well. So
as big as he is, she's very little, as Emily.
Yeah. All right, so they're going to make it work this way maybe. All right, here we go. All right. And let's see. They haven't started yet, folks, but we shall see what is going on. Guys here in the centre making good progress, and they look rather comfortable so far. Most teams, if they've made it this far, have made a top from that one. Oh, I think I just put the kibosh on them. We shall see, we shall see. All right, well, Charlie and Emily underway now after trying to work out what that start needed to look like. Oh,
So Charlie's, yeah, he's going to go try and get ahead here, I think. Reach through that, but he's got a good wingspan on him.
with the purple, yeah?
Yes,
He
I think he's
needs
going
to step across there and see what it looks like, but
Yeah, I think he's going to try and reach across.
he needs to put...
Oh, he's going to let Emily go first because I wouldn't let her lead out. I feel that you need to come across. We've seen it done a couple of different ways, but I think he needs to get past this point so he can assist her up.
Yeah, the successful ways we've seen it is the purple climber goes first, and then the green
Oh
one
my
comes
goodness!
second.
Where'd
But
she get that reach from?
long way.
So she could use his hand now. Would be a good method as well.
Charlie.
So Charlie's going to toe out.
What are you doing, Charlie? Oh,
Yes, Charlie Madigan.
well, that was a pretty impressive.
Charlie Madigan's secret move is to look like he's not trying when he's giving it everything he's got. And we're seeing Baxter and Max now here. Baxter's gone onto the red as Charlie did, and Max has swapped back. So let's see if this different style for them is going to work. Charlie's going to help Emma up. This should be a bread and butter finish for them on the left. Now Nelson's just getting into position on the black. He's progressed.
Well, Charlie and Emily up to the last move now, and arguably they should get that one.
Yeah, he's gone for the foot bear, so now he's just going to try and... Is he just going to try and leap like a madman? Yeah,
there we go. All right, well, something's gone wrong with our clock, folks, but the time is still ticking away.
Yeah, you can hear the MC here. They've got a little bit of time left, so they've got another. They can still stand attempt.
But, all right, not too long to go now. All right, here we go.
This is incredible. Okay, so that's it. So we've seen some non-tops climbs now, some splits. So now we've got our final athletes coming on to each one.
The final rotation of the final climbs.
Yeah, we're going to see something a little different here. So this is it. Tiana and Lachlan Flash, they take the championship.
They take it out. I don't think I've seen anyone else flash all the other climbs.
No, definitely no flash out. Just looking back, yeah, Hannah and Sam and Charlie and Emily will be joint second at this point technically, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Let's see how they go. So Sam and Hannah on the near side camera, and then so you see Tiana and Lachlan in the middle on the left hand side. So if Tiana and Lachlan on this left hand side camera angle can make this final top, then that's when we're going to see a champion.
Well, arguably, well, it is a bit of a tricky one. They certainly wonder which way they're going to go here.
I mean, it all comes down to minor adjustments. You lean on your partner too much, you overburden them, or vice versa. You know, if you try to do it too independently, that's the beauty of tag climbing. And honestly, it's a hard one to do in traditional gym climbing, commercial gym, hundreds of people in the gym each day. You don't want to put people at risk of things. But as a competition and a spectacle, this is definitely the high end of the sport. Watching people work things out together as a team, it helps ease the pressure, right, Jess?
Yeah, absolutely, and. I think it's fantastic fun to watch, and oh no!
That's okay, so there goes their flashing. Now, Tiana and Lachlan, I think they know that they flash this, they win, judging by the crowd spectacle. So what they're going to do here is they're going to just work it out, move by move, figure out, see which one they're going to go with.
Good conversation.
So it looks like Tiana's going to go green, Lachlan's going to go purple, so that's right.
Well, that seems to be the
working bait, yeah.
The working combination.
Correct, yeah, absolutely, Jez. Yep. So far, so good anyway, but to be honest, with their strength, it could go anywhere. 7th in world, 6th in world, incredible levels of score. So Tiana's done sort of like a knee sit there.
There you go.
But this is it here, you see, now she's going to make this. There you go, so now he's going to hook her. Perfect. So this is what it's
they're
about,
established now. Getting established on that looked a little awkward, but they've made it work.
Well, climbing's such a solo sport. Sometimes you don't think to yourself, lean back on my partner, give him a helping boost. And like you saw Lachlan, he was like almost watching, like, don't fall. Oh, I'll just put my arm around her and help her across. And that's the thing, you just got to sort of step outside your comfort zone in these sort of competitions.
But also, too, I think, this is the thing with these things. It's like it's something quite unique inside a bouldering gym, which is fantastic. We've got a top here in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Nick and Ruby closing out theirs with 3 tops, so an excellent performance.
Well, they could be in for a podium position.
Yeah, exactly right, exactly right. We always crown top 2s in Bouldermania, and they've done everything they can. They've topped all 3 climbs. Now it's just going to go down to the overall. So no! Oh my goodness! That's just Tiana's will to win.
There we go.
Tiana's a battler. And look, now they're using this team. I think they're going to be good here because Lachlan's legs are made of elastic. He's basically on springs, and Tiana's a nice tall athlete, so she's got the benefit. If you've seen her parents, they're both 6 foot plus.
Yes.
And,
well, it's certainly not an easy finish for this one in the centre, folks. So, you know.
Exactly.
Lachlan's just going to... Yeah, he's done that.
He's a monster.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this is what we wanted. So they both finished at the same time.
Bush.
Fist bump, they know what they've done.
Yes.
Well done. That could be your champions you're looking at right there. Lachlan
right
and
there.
And Sam's just going to have Hannah up. This is going to be a battle, I think, for second, because Charlie flashed 2. I know Sam and Emily. I know Sam and Hannah have flashed 1. This would be the flash for 2.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, tag team. Chance at home, I'll hear you. Tag team. Yes.
Ooh.
The reigning champions have done everything they can to go back to back.
There you go. Partners in climbing, partners in life.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, 4 months after having a baby, incredible showing. And also, she's not the only person because Emily Godson, our own Emily here, she's also in ladies' finals today, world females, and she only had a baby 4.5 months ago, little Louie.
There you go. Well, getting back to fighting fitness.
Just top-level athletes bounce back fast, and I tip my hat to them, incredible.
Totally. Well, well done to all the competitors here today and the tag team crew.
So we're going to have a little break now.
I think, are we doing podiums first? Is there a little podiums
presentation? We're going to have a 30-minute break and then podiums, so we can jump back in for podiums. Just got to work out all the minor details. And then we're going to close, reset the gym for the Worlds, and get going from there.
All right, folks, you heard it. That is it for our morning live stream session. Thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Jeff.
Folks, don't go away. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to chuck the schedule up on the screen, and we are done and dusted for the morning right now. Well, it's a bit in the afternoon anyway, so there will be podiums a little bit later on. We might go live for those. Open that up for the men's and women's finals later on this afternoon. Now, folks, we'll probably go live on the live stream at about 2:30. It won't start until it starts, obviously. Sometimes these things can run a little bit late, but we would love to see you guys come back for the World Division this afternoon. Men's and women's. 6 of our best competitors from yesterday's semi-finals or qualifying scores. We'll be going live on both YouTube and Facebook, folks, so thanks for joining us this morning. Big cheers and shout-outs to everyone out there now. So we'll sign off right now. We'll leave you with a few little messages, and make sure you come back at around 2:30 for the afternoon's live stream. Jason Witten with you here, signing off, folks, until 2:30. See you soon.